Good morning. Let's start off in the open stance and just do a bit of gentle pouring of the weight from one leg to the other. So I wanted to spend a couple of minutes this morning talking about breathing. The diaphragmatic breathing is really good for us. It will help calm you. It will help you get more oxygen in your system. It will help give you clarity of thought. And it helps with the creation of qi. But the breathing is really important. One of the big goals of QiGong is health through relaxation and the manipulation of the qi to help with your internal organs. And that's done much better when you are relaxed. Now, one of the things I haven't mentioned in a very long time is how do you relax your mind? Well, you have to be sure that your body is relaxed first. And how do you relax the body? And that's through the gentle, deep breathing. Frequently, you can do it with the diaphragmatic breathing. If you think about it, it's self-evident that when we have children that say falls and hurts themselves, whether we realize what we're doing or not, or why we're doing it, the first thing we start telling them is slow down, take a deep breath. It's that same kind of thing. During the Tai Chi sets, it's much more difficult to maintain the diaphragmatic breathing. But during the QiGong, it is much easier. So I'd like to just draw your attention to work with that. If you have difficulty coordinating that, which I do on some things, other things I've gotten better of, it's just something we keep working towards. But if you have difficulty coordinating that, the default most important thing on the breathing is just slow, repetitive, deep breath. So let's begin now with the Tiger Mountain QiGong set. And we begin with plowed hands. We're going to take a couple of minutes as we do this and point out, if I bring one hand like that, then across. If we do that also with the other hand, it's the same thing. So what we're doing is just mirror opposites across our center line. And that's a real challenging move for a lot of folks. The recommended breathing during this move is to breathe in as you come across the body and out as you change the positions of the hand. The next move here is Fair Lady works her shuttle. So I'm going to inhale here and exhale as I go into the gong position. So inhale on the yin, exhale on the yang. The next move, white crane spreads wings. Notice that the lower hand, the palm is down. The upper hand, palm is up. When we change, the lower hand comes in closer to the body. So I'm breathing in now to this position, the yin, and exhaling as I go to the yang. The next is simply tiger. It's also called warrior. The position of the hand at the forehead, the palm is out. At the dantian, the palm is down. And we rotate or alternate between them. And just with as with the breathing with the white crane, I'm breathing in to this point and out as I go into a yang position. Our next move is the parting wild horse's mane. I come to this side and I hold the ball. As I move to the other side, the lower hand comes up to about the shoulder height over the corresponding knee. The upper hand just drops down to the thigh. Then I breathe in and out. The next movement is brush the knee. So I'm going to breathe in here and out here. The next move is twin mountain peaks. The palms come down to the waist. We make a gentle fist. We're not clenching. And we bring the arms up at about ear height or just below. And bring the two knuckles together. First knuckle just on the index finger. We then drop the hands back to the waist and come to the other side. I'm going to breathe in and out. This is also a good move to work on the notion of coordination. In that term, in that sense, what we are meaning is having all of the moves start and end together. So here, I'm dropping the hands as I begin to move to the other side. And as I get to the center, I'm bringing my arms up. As I finish my route to the other side, the knuckles are touching. Breathing into the yin, out to the yang. Next position, separating clouds. If you'll notice now, I've got my outside arm is the one that's going to be in the direction that I am about to move. And here I'll change the arm. Breathing in, out, in, out. Next move is pushing waves. We come down low and then up. It's a circular motion. Again, as I come in to the yin, I breathe in. As I do go out to the gong, I breathe out. Back to center. Breathing in and out. Let's do a 5 element. Do the original one I learned. It's going to be the 5 elements plus. It's the 5 elements are represented plus 2 moves at the end that were incorporated by my Sifu. So just lifting the arms up and down. Then opening and closing. Next, metal to the lungs, gently arching back. Next will be water for the kidneys. Next is wood for the liver. They come up on the balls of the feet. Here. Next, fire to the heart. Next, earth for the stomach. Remember the hand in the back, the palm is up. Next, hands are out, palms are up. I sink, hands come to the waist, open up big circle. As I rise, the hands come back together. As I come in, turning the wheel, I sink again. As I extend, I rise back. And as I push out of the yang, I stand up. So I breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. One more time. Next, hands above the head, 3 circles. Three circles. Next, 3 easy breaths. Put 1 foot into the corner, 1 foot ahead, straight ahead. So now as I root forward, I align my hips over this forward leg, and as I go to the rear, I rotate my hips and put them in alignment over the rear leg. I hold the ball. I ward off. Roll back. Press. Withdraw. And push. Holding the ball again. Ward off. Roll back. Press. And push. Change positions of the feet. Same moves, different arms. The ward off, the roll back, the press, withdraw and push. One more time. Back to center. 3 easy breaths. What we were just doing is called stroking the bird's tail. There's an aspect of it which I think is critically important, may be seen better from a side view. So just look at this. I'm going to root back. My hips are aligned out here over this leg. I come forward for the ward off. My hips are now solidly aligned over the forward leg because that's where my root is. There's another rotation of the hips. There's another. 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 Do it from this side. Very good. So I hope it comes across clear enough in the video for you to see those rotations. You can do it moving the arms if you want, but you are depriving yourself of some of the real benefit of the moves by reducing those hip movements. Those are really important. Let's do the 8 poems of Bagua. We begin in the heavens. Just concentrate on the breath. This is a perfect time to practice the diaphragmatic breathing. We look down and we see a lake. Hands are just like this. You look across the lake and we see a mountain. We look up the mountain, we see a volcano. And then there's rain. Next, with rain comes thunder. And with rain and thunder comes wind. And we wind up opposite of where we began, in the heavens and the earth. Hands come up so the palms are facing you, and then they rotate so the palms are out as far as you can make it. We're really opening up the back of the chest here. Slowly lower your hands down to the side with the palms to the rear. And just take a moment and feel your energy, feel the chi. Very good. Thank you for your good health.